Hey guys, what's up? It's Sanj. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing my October bullet journal spread. Sorry that this video is late, but I filmed it. I want to share with you guys anyways. Here is just a quick run through of my spread this month. It has so much Halloween themed stuff. I love spooky things. You know, there's a little cute Halloween quote. The Halloween month. I added a section to talk about my feelings, just because like a journal should be for journaling, you know. I have a how was your day section, then I have another spending log. Last month I spent $85, so I'm trying not to do that again. We'll see though. We have a habit tracker. I added a movies to watch and a books to read where I can just fill in them in the popcorn and in the books, and then another cute Halloween quote. So that is it for October's bullet journal spread, and let's get on with the video. Alrighty, so first things first, the cover page. I wanted to do a section saying goodbye to September because I didn't do it last month, since last month was my first month bullet journaling. So I just did a little quick outline, and that's gonna change later. But for the October cover page, I just did a pumpkin for the O instead of a basic O. And then I did like a kind of spooky, fun font. Then I added just some leaves, and you know that like pumpkin swirl thing? That is gonna come up a lot in the bullet journal. I added a witch's broom underneath that, and then I just have like a little cute kite, you know, a witch hat, a tree, a ghost, just everything spooky and Halloween-esque you can think of. I love doing borders on all my bullet journal pages, so for this one I just added a fence because I don't really know, it just reminded me kind of of fall, and then some shading, and it just reminded me of like outside and Halloween and trick-or-treating, I think. I'm just adding a border of that pumpkin leaf thingy, the spiral thingy, and I didn't like my ghost, so I erased it and drew a new one, as well as some candy corn. Your girl loves candy corn. If you don't like candy corn, how could you? Then I just took a cup and traced it for the like sort of circle of my goodbye September. I rewrote the goodbye in kind of basic block letters, and I wanted to do September in calligraphy just to kind of contrast the two. And I took a leaf that was very prevalent in my last bullet journal spread. So if you watch the September video, you'll know that that leaf came up a lot. So I kind of wanted to tie it in to the goodbye. And then for the border along the circle, I just did more of those leaves and extra flowers and mushrooms and, you know, acorns, just things that were in my last spread a lot and things that kind of represented September to me. Then I just went ahead and outlined everything in my black Muji pen. This is a 0.5 one. I know I need to get a brush pen so bad because calligraphy with this is killing me. It takes literally 1,000,000 years to fill everything in and make the bottom thicker and yada yada yada. I'm looking to buy an affordable brush pen. I'm going to go to Michael's soon, try to pick one up, and then I erased everything and once again did the goodbye in like a thick black marker, so it looked kind of interesting, and then tried my best to fill this in. This clip is on 2000 like speed. That is how much I had to speed it up because this took so long. I think this clip was like 3 minutes, I don't know. But it's just so annoying to have to do calligraphy with that pen. For my leaves, I wanted to kind of show that they were like transitioning from like summer to fall. So I did some green and some yellow, and then I used orange to do like the outer, and then red to outline it all. So it looked like it was transitioning from like, you know, summer to fall. Leaves transitioning is like one of my favorite things in the world. Crunchy leaves, stuffing on them, oh yes. And then I just used red and orange and brown, kind of like the main fall colors, to fill in the rest of the flowers, as well as blue for the flowers like in the sort of thingy, if that makes any sense. But I had a lot of blue flowers in my last spread, so I wanted to bring those back again. You know, red for the mushrooms, a little bit of tan. And then once I was finished with that, I went ahead and outlined everything on the October cover page. So the kite for me, I don't really know why I put it there. I just kind of need something to put there, but like it once again reminds me of just like fall in the sky. just outlining everything is pretty basic and simple. So then next I'm just gonna color it. Once I have everything outlined, I'm going to just go ahead and erase it with my nice eraser. Then I'm taking the black marker, which, wow, is coming in very handy, and I'm just going to outline the October. I'm taking an orange pencil and filling in the pumpkin, as well as using kind of like a burgundy-ish brown shade to like do the creases and the ridges to make it look a little bit more 3D. Then I'm just going to color the kite using red and orange. Basically everything on this page is either red, orange, purple, black, green, or brown. Those to me are the central Halloween colors. I wanted this witch's hat to be spooky, so I drew like a spider web kind of on it. I don't know if you can see the design too well, but I just colored in with purple and black. Of course, coloring the broom's handle in brown, and then the broom in yellow, and then I took some orange and once again kind of like a warmish brown to add like effects and shade it to make it look more 3D. Colored in the pumpkin leaf. What is that thing called? If you guys know, please tell me down below. The spiral pumpkin thingy-mabobber. What is it called? Anyways, I just used, you know, brown to color in my tree, and then decided that there were kind of like some blank spaces. So I took just my Muji pen again and drew some bats and colored them in with brown, and then went ahead and just filled in my candy corn, which I wish I could have right now, but my mom does not really condone that. They are pretty much pure sugar. Then I used a peach color to draw like the central area of the fence, and took a darker brown to draw the top and the bottom. That would kind of add more dimension and shade them. I did go back and kind of color the background with a little bit of a purple and orange, but I didn't show that because I did it after I was done. Now for the calendar, I kind of wanted to switch it up. I had the same basic calendar, and I just see everyone that has bullet journals having the same calendar. Like it's like, you know, that basic square, and I just kind of wanted to change it a little bit. So I just did a bunch of squares. Like I made sure I had 31, but like I made a mistake when I was counting, so I added more when I didn't really need to, because I put 4 and 5 twice. So if you're doing it like this is the number of squares there should be, just 4 by 7 and then 3 at the bottom. But I miscounted and I just put numbers in wrong, so I'd add 2 more. But then on top I put October 2018, drew some bats. You know, bats and like cats and pumpkins are my fillers for this month. I went ahead and numbered these squares, which I did wrong, and I realized I only had 29, and I was like, wait, so I had to add 2 more. I put a bunch of candy on the sides because, you know, October is the month of candy. You've got trick-or-treating and rotten teeth. And once again, I put the pumpkin leaf on the side again, drew some more pumpkins, some ghosts, just everything that I could to sort of fill in the blank spaces and make it look more interesting. Now on the other side, I just drew a quote, and basically I did the words, like the font, kind of according to what word it was. So the quote is, "Ghosts and goblins, spooks galore, scary witches at your door, jack-o'-lanterns smiling bright, wishing you a haunted night, happy Halloween." Definitely one of my favorite Halloween quotes. I knew I had to include it. Like, first things first, at the beginning of the journal, I did, you know, the ghosts kind of in like spooky writing, the goblins in green, the spooks galore with eyes on the O's, scary witches in purple, jack-o'-lanterns of course in orange, smiling bright, I had to do the bright in yellow, and then wishing you a haunted night. I just took my silver pen and drew kind of like dots all over the black to make it look like it was stars. And then it's like happy Halloween, and I had to use all the central Halloween colors, orange, purple, and black. Once again, drawing some bats in there and some black cats, as well as some more pumpkin leaf and candy to just fill in all of these sparse areas. Next up, we have the How Was Your Day? I kind of did 2 mood trackers for this month. This one right here kind of saying how my day was, and the next one was like a habit and mood tracker. So for the How Was Your Day, I just drew tombstones, and I kind of did like a black border to make them look a little bit more 3D. I drew cracks in them, and then for the filling in, I just did a bunch of ghosts. This page for me, I think it's so cute. The ghosts are kind of discombobulated, but like whatever. And I numbered them, and halfway through numbering them, I'm like, I'm gonna make this random. So I was gonna make a little adventure for me to find, like literally find the number of the day, which now that I'm doing it is a little bit annoying. At the time I was like, this is gonna be so cute. But I recommend just doing it in order, giving yourself just, you know, an easy time to fill in your How Was Your Day. And then I did the moods on the side, of course filling the tombstones in with gray, but you can do whatever color you want. I have 5. The 5 moods I have are happy, stressed, calm, nervous, and tired. Those are all my emotions basically. I'm going to be seeing gray a lot. Grade 11 is a lot more difficult than I thought, to be honest. They need to make grade 10 harder because grade 10 is like so easy, and then you go to grade 11, it's kind of like a kick in the butt, but whatever, I'm dealing with it. So here we have my feelings page. I kind of want to dedicate a page just for me writing. So I just have notes I can write, and I just, once again did bats, the black cats, pumpkin leaves, the works. And then over here we have a habit tracker. I wanted to do a spider up because I thought it looked so cool, and I honestly love the way it looks so far. I think that it's a really neat way to do a habit tracker. Last year, some of them I did not fill in at all, so I just obviously did not do those again. Last year was kind of like a learning experience for me because it was my very first one, so I know what to put and what not to put. I just numbered each of the sections, making sure I had 30, and of course October has 31 days, so I just drew a little spider right above the web for the 31st day. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have 6 sort of habits. I have when I uploaded a video, when I got 7 hours plus of sleep, which I think I'm never gonna fill that in, when I bought food, which is a habit I want to obviously break, when I had any anxiety, when I exercised, so if I had tennis practice or dance, and when I was hydrated. Once again, I did the mood with 2 pumpkins instead of 2 O's, and on the left side we have our spending log for this month. So spending log for me was such it's a really good thing because it's really useful and it can help you keep track of what you're buying. I once again just did some fillers, some black cats, some bats, some ghosts, a little pumpkin, and then I did some shading to make it look a little bit more interesting. And these are the last 2 pages. This is the movies to watch section and the books to read. So I saw this on Pinterest and it was so cute. It was like movies to watch, and then they had little popcorns, and they just wrote all the movies I wanted to watch in the popcorn, which I think is so cute. And then a books to read is a little bookshelf that you just like fill in with sparse areas so that you can write like the books that you want to read this month or like this year basically. And I just did some book stoppers. I have a little pumpkin, some black cats. I filled in, I kind of outlined the popcorn with yellow to make it obviously look more like popcorn. I colored in my fillers, added more pumpkin leaf, covered the shelves in brown, of course. And at the bottom, you can't really see too well because I was kind of covering it, I'm sorry. But we have a lollipop, some more candy, pumpkins, black cats. And I see now that it was not a very good idea to color the books with black, but I mean, oh well. And then before we are over with this spread, we of course have another amazing quote that reads, "When witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Halloween." I love Halloween. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I once again did some shading. I added some pumpkin leaf, some bats, a little moon just to kind of show, and then some black cats at the bottom. And this is probably one of my favorite pages. I just love this quote a lot. I just took the quotes that I love the most and just put it on the bullet journal. I of course outlined the Halloween with black to make it a little bit more visible and easy to see. And that is my October bullet journal. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the entire spread kind of just like laid out for you to see. Comment down below what your favorite page was. Do not forget to subscribe, like this video, share it, and leave a comment. Bye. Mwah.